Because that was the issue that we had, right? He was driving, he said he needed to get to work and so forth.
Okay.
My concern with that, of course, is just the cost of applying for the occupational license, the SR 22.
Hear me, yo. Watching how them opera boys get sentenced. You know how the fuck's going on, man. Y'all boys tuned into that Oouchie court watch. Well, we taking it straight from the jail cell to the judge. Hear me?
Who is here on Israel Mankata? Yes. And let me bring him in. And I think we're just here on an update on his driver's license or something.
That's it. And as I understand from the last time he was here, he had gotten an appointment with DPS,
Yes.
hopefully.
All right, Mr. Mankata, if you can start your video, please.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Mankata, where are you as far as your driver's license?
Okay, so the first time I went, they told me it was gonna be till June.
I'm
And,
sorry, you keep fading in and out. So you say, so look, the first time you went, what?
They said it was suspended to the 3rd and sent me an appointment 29th of last month.
Yes.
So I went. I even went to I got my traffic tickets handled, and I did my driver's courses, and then she told me there that this very last time that I went that it's suspended until June 3rd of next year, which I was unaware of. And she gave me this form of proof. I'm not sure if you
Okay.
could see it.
No, I can see it. You can hold it down.
Okay.
So he's suspended until June 3rd of next year. Probation. His license is suspended until June 3rd of next year.
Judge, what I would suggest is real simple. Keep him on probation and tell him not to drive a vehicle until he can get his license.
Because that was the issue that we had, right? He was driving, he said he needed to get to work and so forth.
Okay.
My concern with that, of course, is just the cost of applying for the occupational license, the SR 22.
So how long is he on probation for?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah. I'm trying to find his, I know he was placed on deferred.
January 2026.
Oh, okay. So he's on till January 2026. Maybe by then he will have done things. I really don't want to extend till June of next year.
Right.
So we can see where we are on January 20, you say January 2026? Let's see. All right, we'll just see where we are.
Leave it at that.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. Unless you have some other suggestions.
Judge, I would like to maybe look over Ms. Mokata's case a little bit closely to see if there are any other outstanding conditions that he has, and try to come up with a plan, and maybe we can speak with the state and if he's completed everything and he's in compliance, I'll see if probation officer would send in a request for early termination.
All right, so how much time do you want?
I get all of this done by the end of the week, so Monday.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, Mr. Mankata, we're gonna recall this for Monday. Mr. Mankata, you'll need to appear by Zoom on Monday, okay? That's
Okay.
June 9th.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now be excused.
Yes. And Mr. Schaefer, your guy is already on Zoom.
Judge, we need to get proof that he's completed the aggressive driving course.
Okay. Do you want to bring him on and ask him, or you already know if he has it or not?
I thought we were here the last time he said he had done.
Well, he had said he had an appointment. Could I see the file on Israel Mankata, please? Mr. Mankata, what's the update on your driver's license?
Judge,
Yes,
Yes.
Ms. Mankata told us last week
Yeah.
that, so his driver's license is still gonna be suspended for a year. What we were bringing it back today was to get an update from his officer to see what needed to be complete that possibly we could get him, see about terminating him early.
Yes.
We received a supplemental report from the officer, and it seems that there are a couple of things that are still outstanding on his behalf. The community service hours, the aggressive driving course, and there was a TAP evaluation completed where they did recommend a couple of things. That being outpatient treatment, sober support meetings, and monthly UAs. All of his UAs that have been given have been negative. Don't see that
The sober
There's any-
support meetings are needed.
yeah, so he did do sober support meetings when you told him that was the mandate for it. So I don't know at this point if necessarily the outpatient treatment is needed or if the board would like to hold that in abeyance.
I'll
But-
hold that in advance.
But
The aggressive driving.
the aggressive driving course, Mr. Mercado, I believe, indicate he completed it, but we don't have any record of that.
All right,
So,
Mr. Makata,
Yes,
if you've completed the aggressive driving course, you need to send that and you can send it by email to your attorney or to probation.
okay.
So have you completed it?
I've actually, I'm gonna start working.
I'm sorry, what? You were going in and out.
I'm sorry, I apologize. As we speak, I had just talked to my, because I was, that's what my driver's license. I mean, I know it's something, but I'm already on it.
All right, and then with the community service hours, he should have, because this is when we were going through COVID and we didn't have a place for people to do community service hours. So I said, hey, I'm not ordering you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you get the COVID vaccination, it'll go towards your community service hours. So if he did that, then that means he owes 110 hours. So with regards to the 110 hours, you can either pay that off. And if you want to pay it off, it's at $7.25 per hour. And you can do the donation to the food bank. And during COVID time, I was suggesting for the food bank because they had a shortage of food. They still may have shortage of food. Or if there's some other charity that you want to donate to, you can just talk to probation and make sure it's a approved charity and not the human fund.
Okay, I
Like
understand.
George Costanza.
Judge, can we ask him how long it'll take to complete the aggressive driving course?
Yes. How long will it take to complete the aggressive driving course? Have they told you?
About 2 months.
2 weeks.
Yes, to be on the safe side, yes.
All right, 2 weeks?
Judge, can we just reset this then?
Yes. All right, so what we'll do is we'll reset your case for 2 weeks. You can still Zoom in. So do you think you're able to afford to pay off your community service hours?
I could work on it. I could do my best.
All right, here's the thing. If you can't afford to pay off community service hours, is there some place that you like to work for charity?
For charity, I'm willing to, yes, because I'm tight on ends, and I just had my second baby girl, and I mean, I do everything in my power to
I
make
tell
it.
you what, then, since you just had your child, I'll give you some choices. I can give you more choices now. If you
Yes,
complete a parenting course, then your community service hours will be deemed satisfied, okay?
Okay,
So probation, if he completes his parenting course, then I'll deem the community service hours satisfied.
How long does it take to complete the parenting?
It should
Can
be
we
that-
reset it for a month, maybe, Judge? Give him some time.
Do you want to reset him for a month, Vashawn, or sooner? All right, so,
It gets it done sooner, Judge, we have to ask that, I can ask her.
all right, so we're gonna reset you for 1 month, but if you complete everything before then, probation will present me with a early termination, okay?
okay, sounds good.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a month reset. All right, so it will be July 8th and you can appear by Zoom.
Okay,
All right, congratulations on the baby.
thank you so much.
They're fun, that age. And don't
Yes.
rush them into walking because once they start walking, they get into everything. But they're still
Yeah.
fun.
Yes,
All
they
right.
are.
Have a good day, okay?
Thank you so much. You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Judge.
Ken.
May I be excused?
Yes.
Got it on.
All right, who's here on Melinda Gonzalez? Oops, sorry. And is this an application for deferred?
Yes, Your Honor. It's going to be for the lesser included, Your Honor.
All right. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 003315 State versus Melissa Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Zach Dunn for the state, Your Honor.
David Andre Woodard for Miss Gonzalez.
And are you Miss Gonzalez?
Yes, I am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Gonzalez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. The state is proceeding on the lesser included offense, a Class A misdemeanor.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
All right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault causing bodily injury as family violence. That is a Class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
She is, Judge.
Ms. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, family violence. They're recommending deferred adjudication. This is run concurrent with 2024 CC 740127. We're taking in consideration 2024 PF 22550, and there's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Judge.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 1 year and there be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, I did.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states 1 and attachments.
No objections, Judge.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
Your Honor, the complainant has indicated their lack of cooperativeness with the district attorney's office.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the stipulations with your attorney and the waivers?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked the court to follow the recommendation, Judge.
All right, so what's going on in your life? Why are you doing this?
I have a problem with alcohol, but I owned up to it, and I did take some classes, some rehab classes, and currently on my second DWI, but I'm learning from my mistakes. And I also was on CPS, and to this day I can't even see my daughter because my dad, I can't even be around my dad, so I can't even be around my daughter. CPS case got closed, thank God. I just want to be back with my daughter. I missed her whole kindergarten year, and I just want to be back.
But see, here's the thing, part of being clean and sober, when you're learning from things, you got to own up to your role. It's
Exactly.
not like, these were not mistakes, these were choices. I have yet to meet somebody who said, you know what, my intention is to go out and drink and get intoxicated. Nobody ever says that because nobody ever thinks they're going to pick up a DWI. But it happens because people don't plan. But people do make choices to drink, right? And then this whole thing with your father, you should probably be grateful that there was somebody there to take your daughter in. Because if it wasn't for your father, then your daughter probably would have been taken in by a complete stranger. And I used to do CPS cases, and you know what ends up happening? That family is supposed to be there. The foster family is supposed to foster your child until you're back on your feet. But usually what ends up happening is the foster family falls in love with the child, right? And they want to keep the child. And then based upon your actions and what you've been doing, your parental rights could have easily been terminated and your child would have been adopted by complete strangers because they love small, young children, right? So instead of saying it's your father's fault, that's what you make it sound like it's your father's fault. You can't see your child. It's not, it's yours.
Right.
Yeah. And I will tell you right now, until you get your life in order, yeah, your father needs to protect your daughter. Maybe if you get your life together and show your father that you're doing better, that you're not drinking, that you're maintaining your sobriety, maybe I'll consider lifting the no contact order and maybe he'll consider allowing you to see your daughter. But right now, you got to get yourself together. So you only have the one child?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you employed?
I am.
What do you do?
I'm a cook at Twin Peaks.
Oh, okay. See, people come and they say they cook. Then my question is, what is your specialty there? What are you cooking? I've never been to Twin Peaks.
We have all kinds of things, steak, shrimp, salmon, pizzas, wings.
If I were to go there, what is something that I should just say, hey, this is what I'm ordering?
Depends on what you like. I mean, me personally, I would go for a steak.
All right. So I'm gonna have to go to Twin Peaks and order steak. And if it's not any good,
On me.
all right. If it's not good, I'm gonna be like, hey, Melinda Gonzalez told me to order this. I was gonna do the shrimp, but okay.
Or the shrimp and chicken is good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try it. I'm always interested in when people say they work at different restaurants, what I should try. All right. So where you are today, not gonna where you're gonna end up. We're all on a journey to improve ourselves, right? So you still have a chance to be in your daughter's life, but you're gonna have to do your part, okay?
Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's gonna be 1 year deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Off the record for a moment. And to your note, she doesn't have to come back if you all have done everything. All right, back on the record. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There should be no contact with the complainant. That's Rudy Gonzalez. This will run concurrent with 2024 CC 740127, taking consideration 2024 PF 22550. There's going to be 80 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you completed those, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. And then do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. Are you doing any sober support meetings?
Sober support? Yes, my family.
All right, how often do you do them?
every day.
All right, so we're gonna do 60 sober meetings in 60 days. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, I did.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because there's an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I want everyone to be successful on probation. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court and address it with me, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, good luck to you. I'm gonna try that steak.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a
bye-bye.
good day.
Thanks,
Thank
Judge.
you.
Watch, we're on the scene. Truths unravel, and what does it mean? In the halls where stories clash, Oouchie court watch quick as a flash.